Don't ignore red flags in your relationships. And there are some common red flags that I think a lot of people ignore, and here's just a few of them. Don't ignore a red flag of abuse in a relationship. Don't put up with this, okay? If it's abuse of you or abuse of somebody else, the person you're interested is abusing somebody else or treating somebody else poorly, that's a red flag. If it's abuse of themselves, that's a red flag. If it's physical abuse, if it's verbal abuse, if it's substance abuse, that's a red flag. Another red flag is friends and family feel uneasy. This is so true, isn't it? That we notice red flags in other people's relationships quicker than we notice red flags in our own relationships, don't we? Like you've had friends where they've started a relationship and you're like, I'm not sure that guy's great. I'm not sure that that girl is the best fit for you. And they feel uneasy, and maybe even family feels uneasy. But when they tell you that, you get offended. Like, wait, I don't see it. He's a great guy, and as soon as his prison sentence is over, we're going to be happy. And they're like, I don't know. Maybe there's a red flag there. And the reason is this really the same reason that Samson had. We're blinded by love. We feel so many things that we don't use our mind. But our family, they're not feeling the feelings we're feeling. They're using their mind and wisdom typically, our friends. Another red flag is someone who tries to fast track the relationship. And here's what I mean by fast tracking the relationship. Every relationship, like we said, should start over here with getting to know each other. Now, what's inevitably going to happen in some of your relationships is this is going to take too long for some people. They're going to be like, we've been together for 3 days. We've explored each other's Facebook feed. We should know each other. So let's go ahead and fast track past all of this and go ahead and get to commitment. Like, will you just marry me? I've known you for 2 days, but you're perfect and you're the best person in the world. That's fast tracking. That's a red flag to me. Or, hey, let's forget knowing each other. Let's forget commitment. Let's skip all this stuff and get straight to the physical side of relationship. And someone tries to fast track and push you farther into that. That's not someone I would necessarily trust, because I'm guessing they're more interested in themselves than they are in you, in a relationship with you. Another red flag is the fix me syndrome. This is when someone says, you complete me, you fix me. Without you, I am lesser of a person. I need you to be happy. If you break up with me, then I'm gonna hurt myself. I can't be whole. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. And it's this pressure that you have to stay with them, because if you're not with them, then they're not whole. What they're really looking for is Jesus. Jesus is the only one who can do that for them. And if they're thinking that you're Jesus, you're their Savior, there's something twisted about that relationship. This one is a little bit more for those of you who are maybe exploring relationships and looking for that special person to settle down with. The question I would ask is, are they following Jesus? Because if you are a Christian and you're following Jesus and you've committed your life to Jesus and you're trusting in Jesus and you're following him, but they are not following Jesus, then you're going two separate directions. If I'm following Jesus and you're going someone else, you're following someone else, eventually there's going to be an issue there. And so if you can avoid that right from the get-go, if you love Jesus, make sure the person that you are jumping into a relationship with, make sure they love Jesus too.